live, it loses connection. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Rochester, New York. And your 2011 Nelson Penguins take on the North Park Hockey Club. Schweitzer, Bowen, Goldberg with Foligno and Ladigan step in. And that one's won by North Park. Thrown back to the D. They throw it up to Goldberg, center ice. Taken away by North Park, and they throw it back to center red. Back comes North Park. Nice back check by Schweitzer. Grabbed by Goldberg. Thrown back and round behind the net. And Ladigan will go back and gather. He changes direction. Meets one, now two North Park players. And puck now battled for behind the net. Schweitzer and Foligno do battle. North Park's going to gain that. They roll out from the corner and cycle it back down. Gathered on by Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes opposite end. Chips it up to Goldberg. Goldberg looks, goes cross ice to Bowen. Misses his stick, and we'll get a line change. Bowen in on pressure. Chip past him. And back comes North Park now with a head of steam. They drive wide on Ladigan. All right, we're having some issues with connectivity. It doesn't seem to be the internet. I'm not sure what's going on. All right. Apparently the North Park fans are standers, and we're not going to be able to see much of the game. Rebound, shot. No, not to be buried by Goldberg. Back comes North Park. Goldberg fights hard. Isn't able to get the possession. North Park cycles. And back they go up the other side. Rushed by the defenseman. Wide shot. Blocked by Zachi. We've got Goldberg, Schweitzer, and Armstrong out there. We're going to have some weird pairings today because we're short players. I think we're down to 7 forwards and 4 Ds. He gathers on. Looks. Sorry, we keep losing connection here. I'm trying to get my router up to get a new connection, but it's not happening quickly. So Schaefer takes it. He looks from the corner. Looks. And out to the point it goes. Ladigan's going to gather on. And up the boards we go to Siegel. Siegel tips it to Schaefer. Schaefer cuts to the middle. And Siegel steps up, knocks that away. And Bowen in pursuit. Nope, he pulls back to get a line change. Schaefer goes out. He pushes. And Schweitzer knocks it away. Knock back to Kumnick. Kumnick looks and goes to Ladigan. All right, so we're back with connection. Schweitzer throws it up to Armstrong. That gets knocked away. Hopefully our connection's a little stronger here. I jumped on our router, and we will see. 1-0 Penguins. 10:18 to go. Pass out front to Kumnick. Shot deflected. Rebound, score! Grayson Baru, I believe it was, in front. Bangs home the rebound. Penguins go up 2-0. Siegel, Goldberg, Bowen, Foligno, and Ladigan step in. And that one's won by North Park. Center pushes through cleanly, drives up. Bowen with the back check, knocks it down to the corner. Ladigan with pressure. And North Park cycles. They look. Taken away by Siegel nicely. Chipped up, but not all the way. Now goes to Bowen. Bowen looks, has Goldberg, hits him wide, just tips off his stick, and it's a foot race. Goldberg will get to it. He looks. Throws it in front of Bowen, off his skate, and then off the post. And back comes North Park. Bowen with the back check. Ladigan steps up and driven wide. Ladigan looks. And now Siegel down low for support. He rims it around to Goldberg. Goldberg has it. Cuts to the middle. Drives wide, chips it up to Bowen. Bowen looks. Shot! Hits it to the defenseman and drops in front of him. They chip it back to center red. Gathered on by Ladigan, who looks, and knocks it down. Bowen with a tip there to disrupt that pass, and back comes North Park. Stepped up on by Goldberg and Bowen. Bowen knocks it back again. Now Goldberg chips it forward and out of the zone. He does battle, knocks it forward, and North Park will go back and gather. They throw it to the bench with too many men on the ice. Didn't touch it. Actually did touch it and had too many men, but didn't get called. And stepped up on by Baru. Chipped up and not out by Kumnik, and stepped up on by Zachi nicely. Baru to Schaefer. Penguins passing the puck very well early on here. Not much skating, whole lot of passing. Baru centering pass gets tipped wide, and back comes North Park. Nice back check by Armstrong and Baru there. Forces the player to dump it, and Kumnik will gather it on the opposite side. Tips it up to Schaefer. Schaefer knocks it by, and up he goes. Tries to chip it forward. He gets hooked. No call. It is a call. Hooking call forthcoming on North Park. The Penguins will go to the power play again with 8:23 to go first period. And you'll have Bowen, Goldberg, and Schweitzer with Kumnik and Zachi as your D pairing. Hopefully the feed's a little more stable here. Schweitzer wins it to Kumnik. Kumnik shot. That one's deflected wide. And Schweitzer in pursuit in the corner. He chips it down. And Bowen tries to take it. It goes around him. Down he goes. Looks. Chips it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes back to Bowen. And he surveys. Looks. Crosses with Schweitzer. Gives it to him. Schweitzer comes out. Goes to the point to Kumnik. Shot. Blocked. Watch out. Here comes North Park. Back they come now. 2-on-2. Schweitzer with the back check. He steps up. Knocked away nicely there by Kumnik, and up to Goldberg it goes. Schweitzer cuts to the middle. You got Bowen and Schweitzer cutting him with Goldberg high. Drives wide. Shot. Just tried to pick the same corner. Missed it that time, and it rims around to Goldberg, who comes up high. He looks, goes over to Zachi. Zachi looks. Shot. Rebound. North Park there to clear it away. Taken by Goldberg. Now to Schweitzer. They look. In front of Goldberg. Nice play by North Park to collapse there to take the pass away. And back to center red. Nice play there to get the dump in by North Park. And Kumnik gathers on. 22 seconds remaining in the penalty to North Park. Over to Baru. Baru goes back to Schaefer. Schaefer comes in. Looks, goes to Baru. Slap shot. That one's off the mark. Siegel comes in off the bench now. And Foligno and Ladigan are your defensive pairing up top. Siegel and Baru do battle. Thrown to Foligno. Foligno looks. Shot. Tipped to the side. Behind the net. Gathered on by Siegel. Siegel looks. Goes to Ladigan. Ladigan dips it back down to Siegel. And Siegel rolls out from the corner. Shot. That rolls off his stick. Blocked. Chipped back to center red. And gathered on by Foligno. Surveys. Looks. Reverses direction. Nice forecheck there by North Park. But nice flip by Foligno to get it through that first wave. And throws it to the point. That's missed. Siegel springs him. Just wraps around Baru. He's not able to grab it. And Baru still carries. Gets it knocked off his stick. Back comes North Park. They're going to dump it for an icing. Waved off by the official. And rimmed around to Schaefer. Schaefer looks. Goes cross ice to Goldberg. Now knocks it to Schweitzer. Schweitzer comes in 1-on-2. Drives wide. Throws it. Nope. Pulls up. And goes cross ice, just misses Ladigan, and down the ice it'll go. Ladigan, behind his own net, rims it around to Goldberg. Goldberg's pass gets blocked. Gets blocked again. North Park throws it into Foligno. Foligno goes wide to Armstrong. Armstrong goes up to Schweitzer, and Schweitzer looks. Toe drag, back forth, still has it, gets knocked to the corner. He rims it around to Armstrong. Armstrong behind the net does battle. And tries to throw it out front. Goldberg, it goes past the stick to Kumnik. Shot! Deflected, score! Looked like Nate Goldberg or Colton Armstrong tipped that shot from Austin Kumnik. And in it goes, 3-0 Penguinis. Goldberg, Armstrong, Schweitzer, Zachi, and Kupnik drive wide on Zachi, pull up shot. Big stick of Zachi gets in there and blocks that shot. And Kupnik takes it over. It goes up to Armstrong. He looks, chips it off the boards back to center red. And Schweitzer's pressured on. Now Armstrong gathers. They stay on side. He comes in the zone to the left side. Looks. Pulls up. Goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer has it knocked off a stick, and back comes North Park. Active stick by Kumnik, steps up, knocks it into the corner. and taken by Schweitzer. Schweitzer rims it back, rims it all the way up. Armstrong in pursuit. Not going to get there. It's going to be far enough for icing. So 4:35 to go. First period, 3-0 Penguins. Face-off's going to be to the left of Sammy Brushett. We'll have Siegel, Schaefer, Bowen, Ladigan, and Foligno. And in steps Siegel. Official corrects. Siegel does battle. Puck tied in the official skate. Goes to Foligno. Foligno hit, I believe, the official, and Schaefer grabs it. Schaefer looks, goes cross ice to Bowen. Bowen comes in, looks, drives, toe drag, gets in, knocked his net, and covered by the North Park goaltender. Face-off's going to be to the right, or left, excuse me, of the North Park goaltender. And Siegel steps in. One to the corner, and Siegel tips it, not able to hold it, stepped up on by Foligno, knocked out, and back to center red. Siegel surveys, chips it up to Bowen. Bowen looks, gets that puck knocked into the corner, and Ladigan steps down and held in, covered by Siegel, and it goes over his stick and back to center red. Foligno and Siegel hustle. It's going to be an icing call. .51 to go, first period. Siegel steps in. He wins that one. Stepped up on by North Park. Bowen comes to the point, though. Tripping call coming on the Penguins. Looks like Schaefer's going to go to the box for 1:30, and North Park's going to go to the power play. So you'll have Zachi Kumnik with Bowen and Siegel. See what they can do to kill off the power play here of North Park. Bowen comes in, Siegel does battle, and it goes into the corner. Siegel gathers on, chips it up to Bowen. Bowen gathers on, chips it back to center red, and North Park with a nice outlet pass. Up they come with speed. Stepped up on centering pass, knocked away, gathered by Siegel, thrown to the corner. Bowen in pursuit. If he goes, he's got a chance. Puck's knocked away by North Park, and he looks, overtaken from behind. And North Park decides to tip it back. And in they come. Drive wide, nice little move there. Steps up, shot, score. Top right corner. Finds the twine. So 3:11 to go, first period. 3-1 Penguins against North Park. We've got Schaefer, Armstrong, and Baru with Zachi and Kumnik. Drive wide does North Park. Schweitzer comes down to help out. Zachi on the puck. It's high pass. Armstrong has a chance. He steps into it. Goes. Wide pass on the stick of Baru. Shot. Glove save. Rebound. Shot from Schweitzer went wide. Wide open net and just wasn't able to get it there. Puck into the corner. Challenged by Armstrong. They're able to get around him, and back comes North Park. Get the center red. They cut in the middle. Looks to carry. Not able to do so. Schweitzer takes it away. Back he comes. Chips it up for Armstrong. Armstrong again with some speed. Shot to the net. Gloved and held by North Park. Siegel, Goldberg, Bowen, Ladigan, and Foligno are your five. 2:28 to go, first period. That one's won by North Park. Back they come with speed, stepped up on by Ladigan. Knocked down in to the zone. Gathered on by Foligno. He cycles behind the net. Goes up the boards to Goldberg. Goldberg catches it with speed. Stepped up on. Back he goes. Goldberg gets hit. No contact call there. Siegel has it. Looks. Tries to go in front. That's knocked away and past Bowen. And Ladigan pushes in. That one's rimmed around to the other side. Foligno's going to step up. Grabs it at the point. Chips it down. Gathered on by North Park. And out the center red. They go cross ice. And up the middle they go. 1-2, nice outlet pass. Back they come, 2-on-1. Center drive, shot knocked away by Brushett and cleared nicely with the rebound, knocked to the corner. Chipped up to Goldberg. Goldberg's got step. He tries to cut in the middle, does. Goes cross ice to Bowen. Bowen looks, shot high and wide, goes around. And stepped up on by Zachi. North Park's able to get by. Penguins have numbers back. And they're going to dump it in and get a line change as North Park. Kumnick cycles, spins, looks, goes to Bowen cross ice. He gathers on, looks, skates it, dumps it in, and he's going to go get a change. Baru's in pursuit now. He comes down, and Armstrong over. Penguins have it, look, and knocked away by North Park. And back they come. Offsides are North Park. And we'll have a face-off just outside of the zone with 49 seconds to go. So Schaefer, Armstrong, Baru. Armstrong is your center on this line with Kumnick and Zachi. Schaefer looks, dumps. And Baru will go dig. He does. Armstrong cycles it back down, and now Schaefer will go into the corner to work. He gathers on, tries to get it to Baru, knocked away, and Armstrong with the pressure. Out they come now. They chip it around, and then they're going to go. Nice play by Zachi to come from the other defensive position to come over and support. North Park in the corner. Wraparound attempt. Nope. Shot. Blocked away by Brushett. Nice job there by Sammy to stand up. Had he gone down, they had that corner picked. Stood tall, knocked it away, and put it right back into the corner. North Park's going to dump it. Penguins are going to go for a partial line change. We've got Schweitzer and Goldberg, and that'll do it for first period action. Let's take a break here, and we'll join you back momentarily with second period action. All right, welcome back to second period action. Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen, Foligno, and Ladigan. Puck's tied up. Schweitzer dump. Bowen gathers on. He looks. He'll drive, chip it over to Goldberg. That's knocked away, and Schweitzer gathers on. Not able to hold it in. He'll recycle it back to Foligno. Foligno looks, goes up the middle, stepped Bowen and the defender both came forward. Pass goes past both of them, and then now down into the corner. Pressured on, rimmed around. Goldberg steps up. Goes past him to Foligno. Foligno looks, goes to Goldberg. Goldberg tries to go in front. Puck bounces, missed by the North Park team. They're now able to gather it and go into the corner. They cycle around. Schweitzer with the pressure. Chipped up to Foligno, who looks, shot, chipped by Schweitzer. That goes wide. And down low. Bowen's going to gather on. He looks, goes back to Schweitzer, hits in his skates. He's not able to locate it. And rimmed around. Now Goldberg over. He pressures. North Park decides to pull up, go up the boards, and back to center red. Ladigan up the middle to Goldberg. Goldberg and Bowen have a chance to come in 2-on-2. Nope. Bowen's going to change. Goldberg goes by. Look, shot down low. Nice save there by the North Park goaltender to hold his ground. And in comes North Park. Tempted shot, blocked, tipped in front. Siegel goes up to Schaefer. Schaefer goes to Baru. Baru's got wheels, comes across, splits to the middle. Looks, drops it to Schaefer. Schaefer looks and goes back to Siegel. And to the point is Foligno with a nice hold in. Shot blocked nicely by North Park. Thrown to the point. Foligno over again. Not able to hold it. And back comes North Park. 3-on-2. Watch out. Oh, they hit the stick of their own man in the cross ice pass. And that ends that rush. North Park defensemen seem to step up on the puck a lot, but haven't really had much success at actually hitting it. But it's caused a lot of trouble for our players because they hold up like they're going to get it, and it goes right past them. So it stops our momentum. It keeps us from actually getting the puck. They went through and carried on. Baru does battle. He takes a body once, twice. They still do. And down into the corner. Siegel does battle. His stick's tied up. He gets dumped. No call. Knocked in. 1, 2 shots. Rebounds. Oh, it's free, but there's a whistle. The official on the wrong side of the net couldn't see the puck and blew the whistle. All right, getting reports of choppy video. I apologize, but the Wi-Fi here looks fantastic, but keeps dropping. And so I'm on the Wi-Fi router, and it may not be great. So I apologize, but we're going to get you the best quality we can. North Park's going to come out with it. They rush with a head of steam, not challenged, try to go inside out. Back shot wide, and goes all the way out to the point. Held in nicely by North Park. And rimmed back behind the net. Zaccio challenged the North Park defender, or forward. And they go out wide, hit the try to hit the defenseman breaking down, but nice step there by Kumnik to interrupt that pass. Kumnik comes up, goes in 2-on-1, and offsides are the Penguins. Armstrong, Schweitzer, Goldberg. Armstrong does battle, gathers it, trying to go to Schweitzer, goes past him. Ladigan steps up. He misses, and back comes North Park 3-on-1. Foligno challenges, gets by him 3-on-0 now. Shot, save made by Brushett. No! And 3-2 now. All right, so 11:47 to go, second period. 3-2. North Park wins the faceoff. Throws it over to the center red, and they're going to dump it down and go to work. North Park wins the race there. They have the puck, have some room. Foligno tips it off the stick, though. Up he comes, looks, and still goes with it. Knocked off his stick. Armstrong knocks it back in. And North Park throws it up. Schweitzer comes back and takes it off the stick of North Park forward. Throws it up to Goldberg, and Goldberg and Armstrong come in. Goldberg, slap shot wide, over into the corner. Schweitzer, and now Armstrong come over. They knock it to the point, held in nicely by Foligno, and dumped down in behind the net. Schweitzer chases, and gets rimmed around to Armstrong. Armstrong looks, chips it down to Schweitzer. Schweitzer looks, tries to come out hard, rolls around, has all types of room, goes cross ice, that gets deflected. Now to Kumnik, shot deflected, and in and held by the North Park goaltender. Siegel, Bowen, and Schaefer. Kumnick and Zachi are your D pairings. And that one's won by North Park. They throw it up to the point. And out they come. Cross ice pass. One-on-one now on Zachi. Drop pass. Back checked by Siegel there. Helps cover up. Kumnick on the puck. And come out from the net. And that pass is intercepted. And goes to Bowen. Bowen hits Schaefer with the outlet pass. And Schaefer comes up 1-on-2. Schaefer drives wide. Looks. Takes the shot. Knocked into the corner by the North Park goaltender. And Schaefer has it. He looks. Throws it out front. Deflected. And back behind the net. Rimmed around, and out comes North Park. Drive wide, shot, knocked into the corner by Brushett. And up to the point, not held in, back to center red. Armstrong has it. He gets tied up and interfered with nicely. Siegel takes it. They stayed onside, but called off by the official. And we'll have a face-off with 9:54 to go. And Armstrong comes in. Backhand shot, knocked into the corner. And Schweitzer comes down. Now Zachi to the point, holds it in, rims it back down, and Armstrong's going to go chase. Gathered on by Armstrong. He leaves it for Schweitzer. Schweitzer looks. Goes behind over to Baru. And Baru throws it back to Schweitzer. Out front to Armstrong. Tries to get the shot, blocked. And it just sits in a pile and gets knocked into the corner. Schweitzer carries on. Goes inside out. Looks. Goes to Kumnick. Kumnick goes down behind the net. Throws it in front. Gathered on by Baru. Out front to Armstrong. That's knocked away. Backside open. Goaltender never saw the puck. They just weren't able to get it to the net were the Penguins. Kumnick behind the net now. He goes to Baru. Baru looks. Cross ice pass. That gets deflected and back to center red. Zachi's going to gather on. He'll cycle back. Look. Throws it out and up to the red line and rimmed back in. Kumnick's going to go behind his own net, and gather on. He throws it back to center red as well. It goes past the North Park defenseman. Penguins are going to get a line change. And Baru pressures. Watch out. Here comes North Park. They're stuck on the line change of the Penguins. Shot deflected into the corner nicely by Brushett to prevent any further trouble from happening. And gathered on by Siegel. Siegel rims it around. Goldberg comes down. He just came on from a line change. Chips it back to center red. And back they go to their defenseman. And they come into the zone with speed. Shot knocked the corner by Brushett. In behind the net. They look. Come out. Shot blocked by two Penguin players. Goes to Siegel. Siegel goes up the ice to Bowen. Bowen comes. Chips it up further. And knocked back is North Park. Shot off the glove of Brushett into the corner. That one's cleared away. And Goldberg takes it. Goldberg comes up with speed. Challenges 1-on-3. Toe drag. Shot. That gets blocked and goes into the corner. Bowen gathers on. He chips it around to Siegel. Siegel looks. In front. Deflected away. And over they come. Stepped up on nicely by Ladigan. Ladigan looks. He's going to keep it. Comes in, looks, shot. Blocked to the corner. Gathered on by Siegel. Centering pass. That one's held nicely by the North Park goaltender. Shot there. Caught the goaltender off guard. He was able to tuck it into his body and hold it tight. Armstrong, Baru, Schaefer with Foligno and Ladigan. Puck one back to Foligno. Foligno chips it down to Baru. Baru centers it to Armstrong. That shot goes wide. And over they come. Back check by Baru forces an errant pass. Foligno steps up. And it goes back to center red. Foligno does battle with two North Park players. And they come, stepped up on nicely by Schaefer there at the blue line. Throws it to Baru. Baru's going to challenge wide. Drives. Centering pass. Deflected once. Pass in front. Rebound. Not able to be shot. Baru looks again. Goes to Foligno this time. Foligno challenges. Shot. That one's knocked aside off the blocker, of the stick of the goaltender. And in front it is. A mass of bodies in front, and it plays ping pong. And out comes North Park with it. They drive wide. Ladigan takes the body, pushes the man into the corner, ties the puck up, and they still do battle. Gathered on by Armstrong, knocked off his stick. Centering pass, chance, watch out, step up. Nice play there by Foligno to step up. Shot, gloved, and held by Brushett. .6:03 to go. We've got Bowen, Goldberg, and Schweitzer. Schweitzer steps in, and Foligno takes it. He tries to go up to Goldberg. Not able to, though. They're going to go around the other side. No. North Park actually gathers it. Ladigan does battle. Schweitzer comes down. And Foligno comes over now. North Park really working hard down low. Shot. That one's deflected to the corner. And Bowen pins the man to the corner. Centering pass. They grab it. Shot, knocked down low, and knocked into the corner. North Park working really hard down low here, finding success. Outlet pass held, knocked up, not out though, and gathered on by Ladigan. Ladigan's going to chip it up, and it finally gets out, goes to Bowen. Bowen goes up to Goldberg. Goldberg stepped up on nicely by the defenseman, and knocked down. Comes Schweitzer. He's going to go behind the net. Stop, pulls up. Goes to Goldberg. And offsides. Penguins going to need much needed line change. And we'll have Siegel, Baru, Schaefer with Kumnik and Zachi. 4:59 to go. Second period. Knocked in, do battle along the board. Siegel chips it up, goes cross ice to Schaefer. Schaefer looks, shot, gloved and held by the goaltender. Nobody could find the puck, but he did have it. Save made. Siegel steps in. That one's won by Siegel. Schaefer takes it. He dumps it down low. Siegel tries to go out high. That's knocked away. And back comes North Park. We're going to have a tripping call coming against Pittsburgh. Schaefer going to go to the box for 1:30 with 4:33 to go. So Siegel, Baru are your forwards, and Kumnik and Zachi are your D pair. High pass, shot, knocked aside by Brushett. And out they come. They try to come out from the corner. Nice play by Kumnik and Baru. They're going to push. Onside, Kumnik tries to split. He's not able to do so. Rimmed around to Baru. Baru tries to center, does the high, the Coop. Shot by Kumnik, that goes wide. Zachi's going to pinch. He's going to hold. Dump it back down. And Siegel has it. He's going to come out. Shot. Weird angle, goes wide. And out comes North Park on their breakout. Actually, there is no breakout. There's just one man flying down the ice. He gets a puck knocked off a stick into the corner. And now they look to set up. Behind the net, challenged by Kumnik. He knocks it off the stick and around, but North Park's going to get there. They go down low again. Challenged by Kumnik again. And centering pass out front. Blocked by Zachi. Shot, curling. That one hits Brushett, and he's able to cover it. Big stick in there. And nothing doing. .26 seconds remaining in the penalty of the Penguins. Got Armstrong and Goldberg. And won by North Park. They play Back and forth passes, pass up to Goldberg. Goldberg comes in, he looks, drives wide, goes to Armstrong. Armstrong drives, shot. That one's gloved and held by the North Park goaltender. Face-off's going to be to the right of the North Park goaltender. Armstrong will step in to take the draw. And we have 9 seconds left in the penalty to the Penguins. So the Penguins with a ton of offense on their penalty kill this time. Armstrong's behind the net, just ragging the puck, killing the power play time for North Park. Penalty's over. Schweitzer's out and onto the ice for Schaefer, who went to the bench. And down low it goes. That one's up to the center red, stepped up on by Foligno. He takes 1-2 bumps, and in comes North Park. Schweitzer with an active stick, knocks it back, and Goldberg gets it knocked off his stick. Stepped up on by Ladigan, who goes up to Armstrong, tips his stick, but continues in. Watch out, Foligno. He's got one behind. And Foligno will cycle. He takes a bump from behind. And goes over to Ladigan. Ladigan goes back to Schweitzer to cool things down. And Schweitzer gets it knocked off his stick. Foligno takes it and chipped up further. Foligno knocks it over to Armstrong. Armstrong goes up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer looks toe drag, gets by everybody. Backhand shot, save, rebound, save, score! Colton Armstrong with the big rebound, buries it home. And now we'll put the Penguins up 4-2. That was all fueled by a strong penalty kill for the Penguins. And momentum seemed to just carry on. They got a rush down. Schweitzer with a nice toe drag shot. Beautiful save by the North Park goaltender. The rebound comes out front, and Colton Armstrong just goes high glove hand to bury it home. Siegel, Bowen, Schaefer with Kumnik and Zachi. And challenged by Bowen. Knocked back down to Zachi. Zachi chips it up. And North Park knocks it in. Schaefer steps up. Knocked in. And back goes Zachi to gather on. He goes behind his own net. Goes up the boards. And that's knocked on by the North Park player. It goes up to Schaefer. Tips it to the middle. Held in nicely by North Park. Stepped up on by Cooper. And Zachi down in the corner. He knocks it around. Gathered by North Park. Backdoor and taken away by Siegel. Schaefer does battle. Taken away, but Siegel follows on. Siegel goes wide. Cuts to the middle. Chips it over past Bowen as he was cutting to the middle to try to get the puck. And Siegel looks. And knocks off of him. Bowen over. Knocks it away. Now Siegel gathers on. Comes out from behind the net. No, chooses not to. Goes to Kumnik. Shot blocked. Siegel shot just wide. Bowen steps up, holds that one in and knocks it down to Siegel. Siegel throws it in front. Rebound. Sits there and nobody's able to get it except for the goaltender. Schweitzer, Baru, and Armstrong with Zachi and Kumnik. 49 seconds remaining in the second period. Out to Zachi. Zachi dumps it down to Baru. Baru centering pass, hits a skate, rebound, shot wide by Armstrong. Dumped down by Kumnik. That one evades the stick of Schweitzer, and Armstrong goes in. Now Schweitzer with the pressure. They go wide. Baru's over. He steps up. Nice play there. And held on by Baru. He drives wide, looks for pass, dumps it. Now centers the pass, goes past Armstrong. And Zachi comes down low. Covered by Schweitzer at the point. Using that big frame to protect the puck is Luka Zachi and doing battle. 7 seconds remaining in the second period. Baru comes down to try to help, and that's going to kill the period. So 4-2 Penguins. Oh, comes out front. One last chance. Shot! Just after the buzzer. Wouldn't have counted. And join us back here momentarily for third period action. All right, we've got Siegel, Goldberg, and Bowen. Foligno takes the puck. He circles around. Chips it up past the first wave to Goldberg. Goldberg goes to Siegel. And Siegel goes cross ice to Bowen. Bowen looks, surveys, backhand pass. That gets knocked aside. And watch out, here comes North Park now. They were up high with that puck. They drive wide, drop, save, rebound, cleared away by Bowen, who came down nicely. And cleared that one out of trouble. And Ladigan, he goes up, chips it to Bowen. Bowen looks, goes cross ice to Goldberg. Tips off of his stick and continues forward. Goldberg goes, drives, looks, cycles, goes to the point. Does not go to the point, sorry. Now goes to the point. And taken by Foligno as the puck gets cleared back to center red. Dumped in by Ladigan. And the Pens are going to go on a change. Out it comes to Ladigan. Chips it up to Goldberg. Stepped up nicely there by the defenseman of North Park. And dumped and rimmed back around. Foligno goes cross ice to Schaefer. Schaefer comes up now and drives wide. He dumps it down behind for Armstrong. Armstrong gathers, looks, and now does battle. Baru comes over for support. Armstrong carries it out of the corner. Backhand pass to Kumnik cross ice. Kumnik shot, deflected once, twice, in on net and held by the North Park goaltender. So Armstrong, Baru, and Schaefer with Kumnik and Zachi still. And shot. That one's wide. Knocked into the corner by the North Park goaltender. Rimmed around, and down comes the winger for North Park. They chip it off the boards wide and back to Zachi. Zachi goes D to D. That gets deflected. Scary pass and gathered on by Schaefer. Schaefer hits a skate and dumps it in. And they change direction. Tied up by Schaefer. And he chips it to Baru and knocked away by North Park. Out they come to center red. Gathered on by Kumnik. He throws it up to Schaefer. Not there. Get back to Kumnik. He looks. Hits Schaefer. Schaefer drives wide. Throws around to Baru. He goes hard into the boards. And Schaefer. He gathers on now. Centering pass out front to Armstrong, just past the stick, and back comes North Park. They're going to dump and change, and the Penguins will go back into their own zone and gather the puck. And that centering pass is missed, not played by the defenseman, so icing is waved off. 12:05 to go, third period. North Park hits the winger on the boards. Bowen stops it, chips it back to Goldberg. Goldberg stepped up on nicely, though, at the blue line. And back comes North Park now. If they hurry, they have a 3-on-2. They drive wide, centering pass misses. And Schweitzer over to help. They go back behind the net. Ladigan fights for it. And that's rimmed around to Goldberg. Goldberg has trouble taking it off the board, chips it back to point. Gathered on by Schweitzer. And he hits it twice out of the air. Continues to pull forward. Shot. High blocker there. Goes to Bowen. Bowen goes behind down low. He looks. Goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer comes out. He looks. Him and Bowen cross. And Schweitzer goes to the point to Ladigan. Shot. That's blocked in front. Laying there. Shot from Schweitzer. Rebound. Save made. And Schweitzer takes it. Goes cross ice to Foligno. Foligno backtracks. Makes some room. Tips it to the corner, and they rim it around. Comes down as Ladigan. Ladigan gets the puck, goes to Schweitzer in the corner, and out they come. Cross-ice pass behind North Park player. Stepped up on by Ladigan. Not out, though. Yep, just let it. It'll come back. There we go. And Schaefer takes it. He goes up to Siegel. Siegel pressures. They go D to D behind the net. Baru's over there. He pinches the wall off. Now Siegel comes over for support and knock back to center red. Past center red into the zone, but not going to be far enough for icing. Zachi's going to get there and pull up. He takes a bump, goes to Baru, chips it to the center, but not able to be held. And back come the Penguins. Up high to Schaefer. That shot's deflected wide. And in front, centering pass, knocked away. Stepped up on Bob Zachi. Here comes a bomb. Shot. That hits the defenseman. He knocks it past them, though. And out they come. Look out. 3-on-1. They got to hurry. Penguins are tired. How much do they have in the tank? Drive wide, drive wide. Shot. Crossbar and wide. Back comes Baru now. Baru goes to Siegel. They come in 3-on-2. Siegel drives. Toe drag. That's knocked away and put into the corner. Puck behind the net. Fought for by Siegel. Centering pass. Hits a stick. Goes up into the air. And back they come. Baru with the hard back check. That's knocked in behind and down around behind the net. .907 to go. And we've got 5 in the battle in the corner, gathered by Siegel. Siegel throws it up to the point, and that's knocked in. Offsides, unfortunately for the Penguins, because they could have had a 2-on-1. But it's the right call, and we get the whistle. Schweitzer, Armstrong, Goldberg, taken by Goldberg. They're on sides. Goldberg cuts to the middle. Drive taken away. Armstrong, shot, 1-2. Bangs away for it. Held strong by the North Park goaltender. We've got Foligno and Lanigan as your D pairing. 8:40 to go. Board says second period, but third period. That one's won by Schweitzer. To the point it goes. Shot deflected. Nice save there by the North Park goaltender. Wraparound shot. Score! Colton Armstrong. And it's now 5-2 Penguins. And that puck's won by North Park. And they come to the zone. They drive wide. Flood one side of the ice. Dump it back. Shot. Off a brush and rebound. Score. No goal call. Not sure what the call was there. But they're waving it off as a no goal. Was there a penalty forthcoming against... No? So the official's having a talk with the North Park coach who, I give him a ton of credit, is not upset and talking very calmly, because I don't know if that was my team, if I would be quite so calm. And puck comes out. So we do not have a goal. And still 5-2 Penguins with 8:13 to go in the third period. Kumnik challenges, pushes the player to the boards, and they dump it in deep. Zachi comes across, gathers on, he spins around, goes back up to the boards to Armstrong, and not able to get it out, though. Shot. That's blocked by Brushett. Rebound in front, and cleared away. Strong up the center to Goldberg, just out of his reach, and Armstrong recovers, though. He'll come on. Drive wide. Pulls up, goes to Goldberg. Shot, that's blocked. Goldberg gets it again. Backhand shot, that's blocked. And it goes to Armstrong. Backhand shot, save made this time by the North Park goaltender. Wraparound attempt. No, not wraparound. Centering pass knocked away. And they outlet the pass. Should be far enough for icing. It will be. And back will come with 7:19 to go, third period. Siegel, Schaefer, Bowen, Ladigan, Foligno. Siegel steps in. Oh, wait for North Park to get onside on the faceoff. And they do. Won cleanly by North Park. Rimmed up to the boards, and out they're going to come. And drive wide, stepped up on by Ladigan, centering pass, that clears everybody, goes down into the corner. Foligno in pursuit, knocks the puck away nicely. Siegel gathers on, he chips it to Bowen, gets over his stick though. Bowen tips it again now, back to Schaefer, now to Siegel. Penguins have a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Siegel drives wide, goes to Bowen. Bowen looks, shot, he gets hooked past. No, what a beautiful pass. I thought he had a shot block, and it was a pass to Siegel just sitting on the back door for a tap-a-roo. Siegel steps in, takes the draw, knock back to Ladigan. 6:45 to go, third period. Schaefer takes it, goes up to center red, stepped up on nicely by the defenseman, and in they are and onside. Back to Ladigan. Ladigan cycles, throws it up, goes to Schaefer. Schaefer has a step. He goes cross ice to Bowen. Bowen looks, surveys, drives wide. Shot high and over the glass, over the boards. Hit the glass, back they come. North Park. Bowen in there gets a stick on Zachi blocks it. That one goes in on Brush It. And cross ice to Bowen. Bowen looks, goes to Schweitzer. He's going to change. Schweitzer comes in and challenges, not able to get the toe drag through. And Schweitzer, 1-on-4, challenges the whole North Park team. And the puck does come out offsides. So 5:54 to go, third period, 6-2 Penguins. And chipped in around Kumnik, gathered on by Zachi. He switches directions nicely and goes up to Armstrong. Armstrong looks, goes cross to Schweitzer. Schweitzer comes in. Baru holds up to stay on sides. And Schweitzer drives wide. Shot, rebound, sitting there, save made, rebounds. No, it went into the corner. I thought the puck was sitting there, but it got clear to the corner nicely. And wide drive. They dump it off. Stepped up on nicely by Kumnik. And out it goes. Now back on the Penguins. Baru's got a step. Can he get there? He's got Armstrong in front. Battled nicely by the defender. Taken down. No call. And into the corner it goes. Schweitzer dumps it around. And Armstrong over in pursuit. And penalty coming. So penalty against Pittsburgh. After Baru got dumped, I didn't see anything after that, but we're going to get the call against us with 4:56 to go. Third period. Siegel steps in. Siegel, Goldberg. And Goldberg challenges, knocks it away, but not out. And North Park tries D to D, goes just under the stick. Goldberg shot, deflected away nicely by Ladigan. Ladigan and Foligno are your D pair. Goldberg down deep, rims it around to the other side. Siegel in pursuit, gets there and takes the heat out of the hot kitchen. So Goldberg pressures. They make a pass up to center red, cross ice, and then they come 1-on-3. They dump it now, 3-on-2, blocked nicely by Ladigan, goes into the corner. And challenge. Nice play there to come out hard is the North Park player. But Foligno's there to knock the puck away and pin the player to the boards. And Goldberg gathers on. He beats one, not the second. Now Foligno comes over. North Park knocks into the corner. Foligno challenges. Pull up nicely. Pull up. Spin. And centering pass. No, not centering pass. Trying to come out with it. Didn't pass, though, and got nothing out of it. Puck sitting there, still haven't gotten a shot, just laying there. Siegel gathers it, throws it to Goldberg. Goldberg's going to push, 1-on-2. Drives wide. That shot goes in, goes behind to Goldberg. Wraparound shot save made. And back to center red. Gathered on by Kumnick. He goes up to Armstrong. And Armstrong comes back, overtaken. And he challenges. Bowen steps up, knocked off his stick. Penalty over. Back to even strength. North Park presses. They drive wide. Nice stick by Kumnick to knock the puck off of the player's stick. Bowen gathers on. Goes cross ice to Schaefer. And he stepped up on. Gathered on by Armstrong. Bowen and Armstrong come in 2-on-1. Backhand pass taken away by North Park. Schaefer follows on. Shot just wide. Goaltender didn't see it until the last second. Kumnick pinches down. He holds in and does battle now behind the net. Armstrong there. Puck comes out to the point. Back comes North Park now, 2-on-2. Bowen on defense. Player drives wide on him, beats him. Toe drag in the middle. Shot. Score.